Okay, so I'm back, but I switched it up on you just a little bit. So, welcome back to the scope. But I'm done with the other topic. Hey. Yes, Periscope don't want me to be great today. So this is my scope number 2. I'm going to get them out. I'm done for the day. Can I play your song? Yes, because after this, I promise you, I am off scope for today. Yes, Love Speaks Talk Show. Okay, my phone was acting like a donkey. Yes. My phone was acting like one too. I promise it was. Let's see if we can find this song, and then we're going to start this scope and be done. Okay, let's see. Where's this song? Okay, so yes, it was my phone. I think Periscope just stopped working. Periscope gets on my nerves. Okay, so oh wait, I'm pulling up documents and stuff. Yeah, he said do another one. He said, okay, you're done with that one. Stop talking. So, listen, all 11 of you. Many of you have been hurt by someone. I know y'all like, did you close out the last scope? No. Don't worry about it. Refocus your attention, okay? Many of you have been hurt by something. Hi, Christy. Something, someone, someplace, thing, whatever. Many of you have been hurt, okay? Now you have to do a third. Nope, I'm not doing a third scope today. If I do another scope today, it's going to be about foolishness, and that is not what I'm going to do. So many of you have been hurt by someone at some point in time in your life. God said do it. Are you speaking prophetically? Because if you're not in the prophetic, I don't want to talk to you about what God told you. Okay, listen. So, many of you have been hurt by someone, and you're still carrying around that hurt, the pain, whatever it is. You're done? Okay, I thought so. Boy, you got me looking for this song, and you're throwing me off. So many of you have been hurt by someone. Thank you, Jeremiah. And you're still carrying on the pain of what they did to you. Now, I'm guilty of that. I had the same thing happen to me. Somebody hurt me really bad, and I wasn't willing to let it go. It hurt me to the point where I felt like I couldn't move on from it. I felt like I wanted to, hold a grudge for the rest of my life. Every time I saw them, I got tense. I caught an attitude. Whatever emotion you could think about, it popped up. And that is how I felt every single time their name was mentioned. Whatever you can think about, whatever emotion you can think of, that's what I had every time that person's name was mentioned. Well, it comes a point in time where you have to forgive them. You have to. It's not an option. You have to forgive the person. Hello, welcome. You have to forgive them. You don't have an option whether or not to forgive them. It's Bible. Wow. When someone tells you something like that, always look inward, but consider your source. I will tell you that. Consider your source. You want to know what is God saying? Oh, never mind. Thank you, Christy. So this person, I was always hurt, vexed, whatever. When I saw them, when their name was mentioned, my heart would start beating off fast, and I would catch an attitude, or tears would start to well in my eyes when I start, thinking about them. I was not over the situation, nor was I over them. Jimmy Fallon, I don't understand, but okay. I was not over them at all. So what I thought about is I have to forgive them because that's what God commanded me to do. Forgiveness is not an option. But guess what? The forgiveness is not for thank you letters. I don't understand the reference, but okay. Forgiveness is not an option. But what most people don't know is forgiveness has nothing to do with the other person. It's all about you. The forgiveness is for you. It has nothing to do with them. It's not about them. The forgiveness is so you can sleep at night. The forgiveness is so you can be free. The forgiveness is so you can move forward. It has nothing to do with them at all. A lot of people won't forgive because they say, I ain't gonna forgive her for what she did to me. I'm not gonna forgive them for what they did for me, what they did to me. It has nothing to do with them. Yeah, I think my Periscope shut down too, Tara. It's cool. It has nothing to do with them. Yes, a lot of people say you have to forgive and forget. You're never going to forget anything that people do to you. You're not going to forget. The scar is going to always be there as a reminder of what happened to you. But it's how you feel when you look at that scar. Hey, Desiree, that's what we want to talk about. How do you feel when you look at that scar? Do you feel as though, hey, lady, do you feel as though you've gotten over it? Do you feel as though you have moved forward? Or do you feel as though you want to break down and cry? Do you feel as though, you haven't moved forward? Do you feel as though they still have you under the power of their thumb, hand, fist, whatever? One day, oh, thanks. I'm just in the house chilling with some leggings on and a t-shirt. So one day I said, you know what? I've been hurt by too many people. I've allowed myself to be hurt. I've allowed myself, me and my I've allowed myself to be, bruised, battered, torn, or whatever by all these people. And I've given them power. I've given them my happiness. I've given them my peace. I've given them my joy. And no one is supposed to have that kind of power over me but God. And God wouldn't cause me to be in this position to have these thoughts and these feelings where I feel like I'm less than anybody, where I feel like I am, beneath the people that he created, just like he created me. So all the people that hurt you, all the people that talked about you, all the people that said you would never be nothing, all the people that doubted your gift, all the people that said that, you know what? You're not who you think you are. You're not as good as you think you are. So for every single person, and this is a quick scope this time because I'm really almost done. For all the people that really talked about you, for all the people that made you feel less than who you are, it's time for you to write thank you notes. It's time for you to tell them, thank you for making me better. Thank you for building me up. Thank you for causing me to pray. Thank you for causing me to practice. Thank you for causing me to progress. Thank you for causing me to, you know what? You caused me to do better in my craft because you told me I couldn't do it. I made sure that I took classes to make sure I could do better. Because you told me I couldn't do it, I got around those that were doing it so they could make me better. Because you told me I couldn't do it, I said, you know what? Just for you, I am going to do it. Because you told me it could be nothing, I said, you know what, God? If for no other reason, show her through me that it can be done. If for no other reason. So you caused me to pray. You caused me to fast. You caused me to surrender who I was to him just because you told me it couldn't be done. So thank you for pushing me. Thank you for causing the tears to fall because you made me stronger. So just thank you. So just thank you. Yes, thank you for putting me in a vulnerable place. So it's time for you to start writing those thank you letters. And I'm not saying that you actually have to mail these letters to the people because you don't have to. But you can write the thank you out in a journal. You can write the thank you note out in a card and actually tear it up, burn it, whatever you want to do with it. But I think it's time for y'all to start writing those thank you notes out, especially if you haven't healed from it, if you haven't grown from it. If you can still think about it and it makes you cry, you haven't gotten over it. If you can still think about the offense and you still have ill feelings about it, you haven't forgiven them. If you can still think about it and it's tension in you, you having a headache, you can't sleep, you haven't forgiven them. That's not true forgiveness. If you can still think about them and think about the things that you would do to them if you saw them and how you would react if you saw them and you would plan on doing this and doing that, you haven't forgiven them. So I think it's time for you to start writing those thank you letters. So sit down, get a pen, get a pad, and start thanking them for how they made you better. Start thanking them for how they caused you to grow. Start thanking them for how they caused you to get on your knees and pray and seek the one and true living God for all of the restoration that you needed, because he's causing you to be a better person, not them. They just caused you to seek the one who could make you who you are. They really didn't have anything to do with the power that you're going to receive or that you are receiving. You said put it in the book and get paid for it like everyone else. And don't put their name in it. Don't give them no credit. Yes, Pastor. But yeah, just tell them thank you. Don't be bitter. Don't be mad. But it's time to start writing some thank you notes. Tell them jokers, you know what? Thank you. I ain't even mad at you no more. Thank you. You don't even get on my nerves anymore. Thank you. When I see you, I ain't tripping. Thank you. You know what? I really don't hate you like I used to. Appreciate you. Thank you. When I see you, I ain't saying I can give you a hug, but thank you. Thank you, Christy. I genuinely meant that thank you, though. But yes. Church hug. Thank you. But yeah, it's time for y'all to start writing some thank you notes. Your baby daddy that walked out on you and left you with the child. Thank you. The one that didn't want to pay you child support. Thank you. The ones that didn't want to wear those purple shirts. Thank you. Check, please. Yes, Pastor. Check, please. Yes. Thank you. Oh, thanks, Desiree. I meant that thank you. So for every single person that's walked away, that's mistreated you, that's mishandled your heart, sit down and write a thank you note. Well, son, you got work to do. I'm excited. I look forward to you all telling me that you wrote your thank you notes. I don't need to know who they're for. I don't even need to know what you wrote them about. Just sit down and write your thank you notes. That's all I have for y'all this time, y'all. I'm done. Thank you for joining me. And I meant that thank you. Remember, she was serious. Wow. Yes. Your communication doesn't hold value unless love speaks. Yes, he's about to provide. You have a lot to write. Yes. Thank you all. You emailed me? Okay. I'll check my email right now. Thank you all for joining me. Thank you all for the love. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you all for the support. I truly appreciate it. I am going to, yes, love speaks. Hashtag love speaks. God is simply amazing. Go start on your thank you notes. Enjoy your weekend. If I scope again today, it'll be about something. I don't know. I'm going to church with the kids tonight. So it'll be about something silly. But thank you all for listening. Love you dearly. God bless. Enjoy your weekend. Love y'all too. Bye-bye.